That old air conditioning and heating system in your home is devouring energy and driving up your utility bill every month. Ditch the dyno and upgrade to a modern, energy-efficient system from Houk. Houk Air Conditioning has been providing Dallas-Fort Worth with expert comfort control since 1962. 50 years. That's right. Houk is one of the biggest and best in DFW. They're your one-stop source for anything and everything your HVAC system needs. Air conditioning and heating repair, preventative maintenance, and new systems. Houk provides the solution to fit your needs and your budget. Houk is one of the largest Trane dealers in North Texas. If you're shopping for a new system for your home, here's a look at how Houk goes about it.
Hi, I'm Scott Fowler, sales manager at Houk Air Conditioning. And we're here at a home, and we are removing the heating and air conditioning system today and getting them prepared to install a brand new XL20i comfort system, which should dramatically improve the home's indoor comfort level and humidity control. Now, let's go look inside. Okay, here we are on the inside of the home, and we are up in the attic, and we're looking at the indoor equipment, which consists of the furnace, the evaporator coil, and the duct system. We're going to look at a few items that I generally look at when I'm talking about folks and replacing their system. A lot of the things that concern us are air leakage and the type of material that folks use with their duct system. For instance, in this particular case, this contractor used a duct board or fiberboard type plenum or box that distributes the airflow. There's a lot of leakage around here where the ducts connect. All that's going to be sealed with a mastic type of sealant that will adhere to the duct system and harden like concrete and won't be affected by the heat of the attic. So once we're done with the system, we'll go through the entire system and make sure that your duct system is sealed. One of the other things that you notice on this system here is there's a lot of rust that's been accumulating in the drainage pan. So that coil has totally rusted out, and that's the main reason these folks are replacing this air conditioning system. There's a lot of work to do up here, but once our guys get working on it, it's going to look totally different, and we're going to bring the materials up to today's codes and Houk air conditioning standards of practice, which we consider to be the best in the industry. Okay, here we are in a smaller part of the attic, and this is something that we here at Houk Air Conditioning will do on each and every job, and we go through your duct system to make sure that connections and distribution boxes like this one here, which is called the ductboard triangle, are removed out of the system. This is a very inefficient way of distributing airflow. They leak. You can see that piece just comes right out, and it's very dirty and dusty inside there. There's a lot of leakage that goes on here. A lot of your lesser cost, or let's say systems that are installed in a kind of a hurry and not, well, let's face it, they're cutting corners. Those types of installations are very poor for you, the homeowner, for your air quality, for your air distribution. And when we come to a job, we remove those and install the newer technology, or at least technology that might be a little bit more expensive, but it'll make our customers happier in the long run. Here we are on the outside of the home, where we'll be removing this older, less efficient system, and we'll be installing Trane's XL20i higher efficiency system here. As you can see, the size difference is much greater, which bodes to today's technology and improved performance.
All right, so basically this is just a prime example of a coil that is actually in decent shape. If you can see the fins right here, they're actually pretty decent, where the homeowner was actually changing their filter out, and it's not too caked up with dust or anything. But the big problem with this one was the drain pan. It's completely rotted out. and that allows for water to drain out and sometimes overflow into your plenums and stuff like that, and you'll have continuous overflow on your secondary drain line, which is the one that goes to the outdoor drains where you can see anything leaking or anything like that. That's what we advise homeowners to do, is just to pay attention to something like that. When you got secondary drain lines draining water continuously, you usually have either a problem with your main drain or, simply the coil's already rotted out. All right, so basically earlier the system that you guys seen, we're already done. We changed it out and everything. And this is what the finished product would look like. Basically every system we do, it's all going to be all replaced, all brand new with new plenums. We'll reroute ductwork if needed. The flue pipe we always replace or if needed, But basically, if you notice from this end, we have a nice metal plenum, which is for the return. We rerouted a couple of ducts just to clean it up a little bit here. We added this 4-inch media filter, which opens just like that, and real easy to find at any Home Depot or Lowe's hardware store. But it's a real nice base where it clips in and airtight. As opposed to the other system, we install Romex connectors to protect this wire from any vibration so it won't fray or anything like that. New metal straps supported throughout the whole system to help it keep level, and also to help out with vibration. We do new flex lines with the system on the gas line, and we install every system with the sediment trap, which helps out when we do service and maintenance. Usually maintenance will take this cap off and clean that out, and if there's any debris in there, we'll know that something's going on with the gas lines here, having too much debris or anything like that. Same thing with the high voltage. We do a Romex connector down there and make sure it's protected so it won't fray or anything like that from any vibration. If you notice also, we have 1-inch clearance on flue pipe. There's nothing close by it, for any fire hazards or anything like that. We make sure that that's nice and secure. Every system, every splice that we make within the system, the metal plenums, the coils, we screw them down, secure them, tape them with the silver tape that is kind of like a vapor barrier tape with mastic sealer, and we just seal every crack that we can as possible, and just make the system more airtight than what it usually is. The coil, as you see in the last one, again had ductwork plenums. We'll put the metal plenum for the supply. Upgraded the coil to a train coil. We've got new drain pan installed. We've got a new clean out installed for the main drain, and which is blown out and made sure that it's flowing properly before we turn on the system for no overflow on the water. Now, another added feature that we do to these systems is we add this float switch, which is a safety float switch, where if this main drain ever does clog up, this secondary will overflow, and it won't let it get over 1 inch of water in this drain pan until it finally cuts off the system altogether, to allow that secondary drain to drain out and to prevent any kind of water damage. So again, that's why we always let the homeowner know that this secondary drain, we let them know exactly where it pipes out outside. So if there's any water flowing through it or coming out outside, then you have a problem with your main drain, and we'll have to come up here, check it out, and blow it out, whatever needs to be done. But basically, that's the whole gist of the system. We rerouted the copper lines just to make it look a little bit better instead of it laying on the floor. That helps with vibration also sometimes. And pressure tested the lines and made sure everything was good. And we pulled a vacuum for over 45 minutes on that. Just make sure that everything's running properly and stuff like that when we go to charge the system.
Hi, my name is Rich Vincent. I'm the sales leader at the Dallas Train DSO in North Texas. I want to talk to you a little bit about Houk Air Conditioning. Houk Air Conditioning has been a Train dealer since around 1991, and in those past 20 years, they've been recognized as a top 10 award-winning dealer for the North Texas area. Many of those years, and have also been recognized as a SOAR Award winner, which is our most prestigious award that is given to our dealer base. Houk Air Conditioning also maintains a customer satisfaction score of 96%, and 99% of their homeowners who they've done work for would recommend a friend or family member to Houk Air Conditioning.